Previously on the Talos Principle 2. 1K was just born, and after an apparition on completion day, he and the others decided to investigate the source of that apparition.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Well, it'll at least mean we can get around quicker.
Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
Ancient power generation. Well, certainly older than anything in New Jerusalem. Clearly these were abandoned before our predecessors were wiped out.
That sort of looks like a temple.
Yes, but at least right now there's nothing here that would indicate how to use it. I'm sure it will come into play eventually. Just not right now. Right, let's head towards where that opening in the whatever it is. It's here. We need to find out how to make sense of this.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K. Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Yes, this is definitely our predecessors' work. Although clearly more advanced than we found in New Jerusalem. As for the specifics, well, that's why we're here, aren't we? Right, let's find that transportation system. As if we want to get to the bottom of this, we actually need to go somewhere where we can get to the bottom of this. As it looks like we've exhausted everything that we can find.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Somehow I don't think a butterfly net will help out here. Transportation. Right, let's see how this works.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Well, it's at least somewhere to go.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Right, best head this way and... Ah. I think I can guess what to do here. Ah, I see there's life here as well. And at best, avoid water if possible. Yes. And that way is blocked until I assume these puzzles are complete.
Is that a puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out. 1K, go ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
Huh, yes. So that's how it works. Mix two colours and it will come out as whatever the colour isn't.
Whoa, I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
It's headed for the lake.
I think the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Uh-huh. Right, so it looks like there's still more to take care of. No, that won't work. Perhaps mixing to make green. Then mix green and blue, and then making red. Or I might be complicating it more than I need it. Which I probably am. At least this one is figured out.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this, a theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Well, one thing is certain. There's still more for us to take care of here. And then, there are those other areas. It depends how long Melville is able to figure it out. Or rather, how long she's able to repair the transport system. Oh yes, before I see what's in the third one in the area, I'd best figure out how to get that. Which, yes, is a first. It involves jumping down from there, and thankfully it's not too deep. Yes, trees. They take in carbon dioxide and let out oxygen. Something that the organic forms, such as frogs, cats, birds, they need to breathe. Now, it doesn't affect us, does it? As we don't need oxygen. Oh yes, and then, after taking care of this, I just need to figure out how to get the right food into there. That's consoles. Yes. Certainly something to figure out. I need to think about this.
Looks like Prometheus has given us a way to circumvent some of these puzzles.
So each puzzle has a backdoor. I guess the mythological Prometheus was kind of a trickster, so that tracks.
Solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above-ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
Well, considering a structure was constructed by that purple swarm earlier, it would make sense to assume that...
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those. Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have enough to go on. Well, it can wait until... Right. I can guess what I need to do here. I need to mix the blue and the red and set it up so that the green beam hits this, and then have that color connection. Connect to that green receptor. After that, set it up on that fan along with the hexahedron, and then send it flying. Open it up. Yes. The problem is actually connecting. The two beams. Ah. Yeah. Now it's just a matter of setting it up and making sure that the connections stick.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I was... Yes, Frank! I'm recording right now. Uh-huh. No. You know what? Why don't you go...
Wonder why he was largely forgotten. Let's see. Oh yes, that jammer we need to get through here, and yes, there's nothing else here, so no need to jam that one. Right. Yes, perhaps I need to switch these two devices. Yes, this one only works if you're mixing two. Yes, that's work. And then, yes, open this up and then set it up so that it's jamming both of them. As it needs to be already open for the jamming to jam both of them. That works. Well, it didn't jam both, but it jammed.
I have good news and I have bad news. Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system. I mean, I fixed another bit of it. Well, it goes to one more station now. Don't complain. 2 stations are better than none.
What was the problem?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty, though.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Well, I don't want to go there just yet, as there's still much for me to deal with here. In fact, at least 5 more things to deal with.
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
It's beautiful, but decay.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We had such ambitions in the beginning. But now it's all turned inwards. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome, and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
I wanted to ask you a question.
Of course, ask away.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important, terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
What do you think about the megastructure?
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
What's the role of puzzles in our culture?
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test.
You and Alcatraz seem to have an odd friendship.
Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
That's all.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself.
Founders, pistons. You want my autobiography now? Fine. I'm one of New Jerusalem's chief engineers. I'm in charge of city maintenance and power management. I'm old as dirt, although not quite as old as that fossil Byron. In short, old, grumpy, keep stuff running.
But what's your evaluation of the megastructure?
It's big. It's too big. And it's got a lot of energy running through it. Frankly, I think we should be pooping our robot pants. See, that's what I mean about the language libraries. Pooping our pants. Really?
Any progress on the particle clouds?
Yes, but I'm not liking the results.
What are the results?
Confusing, irritating, infuriating. Take your pick.
Do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies? You think I have time for hobbies? That's cute. If I had time for hobbies, all of you would be dead.
Makes sense.
Did you have another question?
That's all. Right. This will require some creativity to get past these barriers. I'm not sure what will happen if I pass through them, but I can only be certain that it would not be good for me.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
Three more that I know has access to go. That place does not reveal its secrets easily. But it shall in time. Until next time. Hail the rabbit!